Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our conjunction video of the week. And this week we are going to be covering conjunction of Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. And what happens when these four planets are together in one house, in one sign, in your horoscope. And as always, if you do not know if you have this conjunction, how far apart they are in degrees, what nakshatra they're placed in, what your other astrological details are, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, Astrology, Conjunction, Aspects, and Mahadashas at the Speed of Light, including all my consultations at this link. So, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars. What happens? Well, what is Sun? Sun is your ego, yourself, your identity. Sun represents authorities, father, government. Sun actually represents the purpose of why you were born. Along with some other things, Sun definitely shows why you were born. Then you have Mercury, intellect, speech, communication, friends, marketing, sales, accounting, many things. Venus, arts, media, creativity, spouse, girlfriend, wife, beauty, devotion. Then you have Mars, passion, energy, strength, soldier, fighter, athlete. And Mercury is also skills. So what happens when these four are conjunct together in your horoscope? Well, there's a little bit of phenomena that I have seen a lot of times with this conjunction. These people are naturally very good athletes. Great passion for sports. If they don't play sports, they want to watch sports. Especially if they're sitting in certain nakshatras, they want to watch sports, play sports. They're very competitive and passionate in creative things. And sports, in a way, is a creative avenue because it requires creative skills. Like Michael Jordan wouldn't be Michael Jordan if he didn't have the creativity within him. If he didn't dance in the air and put his tongue out, wear the band, baggy shorts, his shoes. It requires creativity to be a great athlete, to be a great product. This is a person who is extremely passionate about creative self-expression. Wherever this person wants to do creative artistic things. Regardless, it could be in the second house, third house, fourth house, fifth house, sixth house, seventh house. They want to do creative things. Does not mean that they're going to be making it in the film industry, but they just have a great desire to do creative things, because you got to understand, whenever Sun is with some certain planets, it can combust them, okay? Like Mercury, Venus, and Mars can all be very close to the Sun and considered combust, but actually they're just very heated. Combustion is a very, I feel it's a very politically incorrect word. Because just because a planet is combust doesn't mean, those things related to that planet are gone. Otherwise, everybody would be insane and crazy because they won't have the intellect. Everybody would be single. Nobody would have the energy to even lift their hands up. But people do. People have great, if you look at the great actor, Amitabh Bachchan, I think he has this conjunction, Sun, Venus, Mercury, Mars. Yeah, that's right. Amitabh Bachchan, the great actor. And literally 2 out of 4 planets, or all 3 planets, are combust with Sun. But look where he is. This is why combustion is not the right word to say, because combust then gives you this mental notion that, boom, they're exploded, they're gone. That's not the case. One thing you also realize that your spouse is a very strong personality, meaning somebody who will not be subservient to you. Your spouse is a very independent person, very passionate person. They want to be subservient to you, but only to a limit. But they want to get the same respect as you would want that respect. Shows that your father was probably a wrestler or some great athlete in his youth. Father is a very good person to get along with. Father is a very creative person, loves to hang out, loves to watch sports. But due to this particular 4 planets regardless of what house they're in, will always bring some creative avenue within a person to pursue. But then after you just have to have the right yogas or right situations happening in the divisional charts for you to become that next Amitabh Bachchan. It's funny, I did a consultation for this mother's son who wants to pursue acting in Mumbai, and he's not making it, and he has this conjunction, I believe. But I did see other things where the person could excel. It doesn't have to be always, film industry, but these people can definitely be great entrepreneurs. Because here the creativity is flowing so fast, so bright, so passionately, that for them to be confined in some job-like space where they have to take orders and do things, it kind of kills their creativity. Unless, of course, the job or the company they work for provides them utmost freedom. Like, let's say if you're at Google, Google, Facebook, these companies now always provide freedom. They're starting to understand the mindset of the worker. When a worker has freedom, they express themselves. So these people always tend to do better when they're given freedom to express and do creative things in life. And definitely these people are sucker for a hopeless romance. They are like hopeless romantic people. The one thing they just need to be careful of is you will find the right person to marry, to have a relationship with, but especially after the age of 28. 28 onwards is when you should really get serious about relationship and marriage. Because you have to understand here, Venus either will be close to Mars or will be close to Sun. And Sun will be influencing Mars. Through Mars's energy, it will influence Venus. So Venus is this one planet, especially when it's with Mercury and Mars, this person will always just feel like this wandering eye, like, I'm with this person, but I can have her, or I can have him. Oh, now I'm with this person, but guess what? He's better. Because Mars is increasing the sexual energy of Venus. Mercury is giving temptation to Venus. So this is where, and then Sun is brightening that, putting that spotlight on Venus, Mercury, and Mars. So this is why these people do far better when they have exhausted all the relationship. Like, if you have this conjunction, you should just date as many people as possible. Before you commit to someone, date as many people. Go exhaust yourself. Date however many people, be with however many people. So once you are with someone, you're not like, well, I could have had this and that. Well, you should just do that beforehand, And if you're going to commit to somebody, make sure you commit to them knowing all these factors. But definitely if this conjunction occurs in your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, eighth house, most of the time I've seen this conjunction just take people into creativity, advertisement, marketing, media, technical skills of hands. Or they do very well in real estate, or being in hotels and motels business and whatnot. Okay. So guys, this is my analysis of Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars conjunction. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your conjunction is placed, all the astrological details, my books, reports, consultations, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.